Hey folks, welcome to Playing in Traffic. Today's episode is coming from, I think it's pronounced Euharlee. I'm not really positive. I'm going to put the name and write it out right here, right now, right there. Whoops, no, right there. Where we're actually at, Euharlee, Georgia. And there's a little combination of things that I wanted to shoot. I'm saying we because BRAXYB's here. And we are under an overpass with the shade. You gotta like this. It's very reminiscent of Pennypack Park. And this is kind of what we're looking at right now. Water. What I would probably call, and I've never heard this phrase used ever before, I would call this a babbling brook. Wow, can I hold the camera still? I think I can. So I'm gonna say babbling brook. But the interesting thing, I'm not even going to put the camera on knowing you. She said she's going to ride the one wheel. I'm not even filming that. I don't care how viral it would get. No.
First of all, I would not even.
Hold on.
I cannot skateboard, so I wouldn't actually get on it. I just know he's easy. If I say I'm going to get on it, he freaks out. Yeah. I'm not getting on it, and this is basically sidewalk. And it's not a narrow painful path, but if I don't know how to use it, I don't want to say, ah! And then I'll be in the babbling brook. Yeah,
you will be in the, well, you know what? Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. It's just, he's easy when I say I'm getting on it, and I just walk towards it, and
Yes,
it's funny
that's a triggering thing for me.
Sorry.
It ain't just you, it's whoever says they want to take a ride on, and I'm like, because I know what those first rides were like when I ended up on the cement.
I have no aspirations of like riding it. People always say at my old job, like, "Oh, do you get on?" I'm like, "That thing? No, thank you."
Okay. The reason why I said babbling brook was this here was a mill. We're going to go up and look. This is the remnants of the mill. They got that gated and everything to protect it as a landmark. And right beyond it is the Euharlee Covered Bridge. And I love covered bridges. And I've covered them in past episodes, covered bridges. I think I have, a matter of fact, oh, you know what I'm going to do? Put a link in the description. Will we remember to do it? Probably not. But there is a link. I'll put a link in because we did a little tour of covered bridges. Oh goodness, almost a year ago. But today we're just going to look at the mill. Even though the covered bridge is under repair, we actually are able to get on it, which is nice, and show how pretty it is. I don't see any windows in it. I mean openings. I know you're not going to see a window. I don't see openings.
I don't know. I do.
Which is that's fine because the interior of them, and I don't know, did you notice from reading that historical marker, it said something about 2 years prior. I don't know if it meant 1886 or meaning 1884 or 2 years ago. That wood does not look like from 2 years ago. It looks like it's old. So
but it could be
just wondering. Yeah, there's no question there's been multiple renovations over the course of 140 years of it.
But that's actually, the marker did say that's why they made it, because someone was crossing a bridge and passed, and they're like, this needs to be safer.
Okay. All right, so that's where we're at today. So, again, welcome to Playing in Traffic, the Euharlee Covered Bridge. So, okay. The Federal Highway Administration, Georgia Recreational Trails Program. Okay, so they're doing a bunch of work here, so this is obviously going to be something that we revisit over the course of many years to come. Maybe this path here, sorry for flipping you all over the place. So this trail here, I guess, snakes around up there. Too, I see a little open. I see an additional path there, but I'm going to stay clear of that today with all this construction. This is interesting here. So we got life jackets And we got an explanation of how they work and who they're for and sizes and different things like that. So I guess they're thinking people are going to swim, and the life jacket's short, and heck will help. These things are always deceiving. How many times living in Philadelphia, how many times between Tookanny Creek and Pennypack Creek, unfortunately, there was, oh God, young kids losing their life. Yeah, the life jacket, you're never going to go, oh, it doesn't look deep enough. Yeah, that won't be coming out of my mouth. So it makes sense. And that's really nice that they're here. Just came by and said, so this renovation here is actually going to be an amphitheater. So he kept mentioning this town, a town called Rome, that I'm not really familiar, obviously, but they have an amphitheater too that they've brought in 28,000 people to watch different events or different concerts, and so they're definitely looking to get tapped into some of that. He also mentioned that I did read they have a fall festival, so it incorporates the bridge and different things. He said there 10,000 people came here last year for that, and trying to imagine where they're parking at. Okay, now I don't know if they have I didn't want to keep beating his ear, so I was like, they might have they do have a downtown area. I really don't know what that looks like. Might take a peek at it before we leave, but 10,000 people for their fall festival. And this is BRAXYB right here. And she's along for the ride today, and also working the GoPro.
Not doing very well at it, but
so it gets more and more exciting by the minute. Okay, we're going on the bridge. Anyway, some covered bridges that I've been on, I got a little, I shouldn't have been just assuming that this was, because that ain't gonna work, riding over that. Some of the covered bridges that I have ridden on, it's kind of like, most of them actually are open to traffic, which this one is open to foot traffic. Look how pretty this is. You see why I got off, right?
oh, back there it says uneven.
Yeah, I didn't read that part.
Of course you didn't.
What did it say? Uneven?
Yeah, be careful.
Ooh, you tread on the uneven part.
I didn't.
So, wow, look how pretty this is. And the lights popped on right when I was entering. So we will, yeah, it's an interesting little ride. So I'll go back. Oh, there we go. Yeah, very pretty in here, though. Very pretty. So the renovation that they're actually doing in this area, I mean, it's multiple levels of renovation. One of them is they're going to, you got the mill right there, and they're renovating the wheel that had, was obviously a major part of the mill. They're renovating that wheel, and they're going to put it back on and make it operational, so that when people do visit, they're actually going to see what the mill looked like when it was actually working. And that, we'll definitely be back for all that. I love that sort of thing. So there's at least one, I think they said they're renovating 2 of the wheels, and that is certainly one of them, and it'll be attached right here along the waterway. there's the bridge. The Euharlee Covered Bridge was built in 1886. 1871, I had to do the whole thing over again because the previous construction collapsed, and unfortunately there was casualties with that, with a coach, I think, that was going across, a wagon that was going across the bridge. Yeah, so by 1970, automobile traffic ceased on this covered bridge, and they went, and I'm assuming it would be this one, the concrete bridge, then took on the automobile traffic at that point. So that's really what how it looks, and it looks very pretty. We're going to go check out my short form, because we're going to do short form video as well. That's going to be on me crossing the bridge too. I'm actually working on this building here. It looks like they're doing a great job too inside. It's just in here. He said that Vic Beasley, I'm going to leave the text, the name and time he played for the Atlanta Falcons. Interestingly enough, the Birds are playing the Falcons tonight. I know that's a bird too, I get it. The Birds are the Birds. But I figured, this would be a good time to mention that he told me that Vic Beasley was actually walking his dog around the corner. I think he's from the area to begin with, and then he also played for the Falcons. That's going to do it from Euharlee Covered Bridge. There you are. There we are. Look, let's get it all in there. Yeah, the Euharlee Covered Bridge. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching. And folks, have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll see you soon.